How's it going, YouTube? It's Upside DIY right here, or is a video of pretty much some plum plants that I just gathered. They're only the stems, but it's better I try to really do this like how I did last time. I would wrap some filter floss or filter padding, wrap something around the bottom of the stem or something, but most and foremost, it's supposed to be submerged underneath water and things. And then when you unwrap, and then you'll notice either the plant is catching or not by the leaves, by how the leaves are going to keep green or dry up and things like that. This is actually some of the old Miracle Grow type of water. I add Miracle Grow plant food to water, and it had some rooting powder in it too, so you can add that inside Miracle Grow food. And hold on, so I just had to turn the stove off. I'm actually making a fresh pot of coffee, and later on I'll add some tea, maybe another scoop of coffee, and make the focus and relax drink. So I just had to turn that off real quick. Even in this container right here, it can be filled with water, and then I just dip the plants in there just to refresh them and things like that, and give them a decent watering, or just use it, just kind of, I might, be interesting if this is a good time to propagate them, and then it'll be interesting if I do find some filter floss, which I do know where some is. It's like some of my supplies, and then wrap the stems up, and then just bring them outside, and hopefully and we'll just put this outside basically, just like last time, and hopefully things will actually start to grow. Maybe I got to these plants a little bit too late. The leaves are doing pretty bad, but I'm going to try to, and maybe I could trim off lower excess leaves. But I just want to, just try to dip these kind of upside down for now, just to give them a little bit of a help into, rehydrating themselves. Growing plums, and the dirt, and not having a lot of water at all and things like that, it's really hard. If you're not really taking care of them and stuff, it can be quite challenging. And this can be done outside. Like I said, I did it in a kiddie pool. I did actually propagate a plum tree, and in a year or two, it grows like a foot a year, a foot 2 inch. So right now it's pretty much taller, and then next year it's going to be a lot taller, and it's really fun to watch. And have some nice plants and things, or potters. Dealing with the soil, I know it's a little messy. Not everybody's at this point into being active in things. They'll rather just go and buy some plums and things like that. Or maybe like me, I will actually pick up, if I have a plastic bag, I will actually pick up what I can, and even the branches, and try to just wash them, and then let them ripen a little bit, and then I could pretty much have them for a small but the fun part is really actually growing what you can, and then having a lot of it, and then just enjoying it when it's in season and stuff. And that's how you really relax to nature, and relax to whatever's going to happen, and just enjoy the fruit of the labor and things like that. So right here is a cantaloupe seed. You see that right away, it just started to really grow. I put the pepper seeds kind of like this. I want a lot of peppers, but they're not really doing that great. But this cantaloupe seed, I could actually get some potting soil and grow that indoor. I'm trying to grow a lot of these plants indoor first. Pretty much I need to find space in this fish room, and they tend to do okay with just the natural light. I might have to turn the blinds towards a certain, you know, direction, or maybe even open the blinds to let more light in. But I'm, you know, you guys can't really see much. And this, you know, these aquariums, I'm trying to just filter the water and get them to clear up. This one's starting to get a little clearer. There's nothing in it and things. Maybe just cycling the aquarium is really good and things to hopefully get some live fish again. And I'm going to be pretty much trying to repot and I have some potters here. It's just the thing is, you know, there's just limited space. You know, I need to cool down on the super, you know, ideas and you know, that are inside, and actually have them working good outdoor. And stuff outdoor, I just have to turn on my cameras, just kind of look what's outside, and then I just go from there. Figure out what I need indoor, and then I just go outside, get a pot for that cantaloupe, and that's probably, and then just continue trying to work on these plums and get these outdoor. So I'm going, like, you know, indoor to the outdoor, then outdoor to the indoor, you know. But yeah, I'm just basically, you know, I've had such and stuff types of career lines, mechanic, you know, there's coding, there's, you know, being a lawyer, you know, all that takes so much time and things, just like growing a tree. So, you know, why not this start to work really nicely, and then really make profit from that, from those other people that, you know, have access to things, other things to trade. So, you know, it's all a fair type of deal with society, is you just trade whatever you can, I guess, and try not to lose too much, or just know that certain things, and that's just how things operate for most people. You know, just having something nice that works is pretty much you know, worth trading, and then you just go from there and finding what you need, you know, and actually, you know, settling down and accepting that you're just trying to trade your knowledge and things. You're just trading off, you know, your experience and day-to-day stuff for other achievements that are available. But you never know, you know, it's like sometimes it's just too much of it, or people could do it themselves, so it just doesn't matter. So that's why people just go ahead and pick and eat fruit from trees and not really try to plant them and things like that, because there's so many around or whatnot. But when things are hard and things, your mind, you know, it starts to dry up. A lot of the information you soaked up that was available, you know, just started to soak up other information, and, you know, it starts to, you know, dry up and things, and you gotta, you know, you pretty much do what you have to do. You know, it's just the average stuff, just new stuff, the average new stuff that I'm doing in my videos. I could show you guys a little bit of outdoor, because I'm going to go outside and pick a pot for the cantaloupe. So I guess I'm going to try to use this one. So I got these jackfruits out here. I just hope the birds don't attack these. I got a new sprout of something right there. I moved this tray out here because I noticed some of these leaves weren't doing good indoor. So a lot of stuff does have to grow outdoor and things. I'm trying to check on, you know, just pretty much how, you know, I tied some bird netting and, you know, I put a milk crate in the middle. These guppies are doing average, I don't know. It's not as exciting, but I do see a few. They're not really exciting fish. A lot of stuff, you know, it's more of who you are in life that's more exciting and accomplishing things than what other things are doing. But these things are pretty cool. There's just, you know, I just don't really see a lot of activity. I just see a few fish, but they're around. They're around in there somewhere, and you know, it's just a ton of work of managing. I've got to actually mix up some potting soil for the cantaloupe, so I need one of these bags and this planter, and I really don't have a good, like, brand new supplies. I reuse stuff, but I need to find something like a water tray, which is a little too small. But yeah, we'll just have to see. And this is supposed to be like an orchid. These pine trees are not doing that good. I actually don't know what's happening or going on with them, but they're really nice scented plants. And I guess I put these inside of a watering tub. So I found a bunch of these, you know, you can just use a trash bin, but these seem to be doing okay, I guess, when it's like this. It's a large, you know, cactus type of plant, but I could probably propagate every single nub of this. And they seem to look pretty nice, you know, in certain conditions. So right here I just opened up some of this bag. It's Miracle Grow, and I just put enough for this pot. It's going to be extra, but I want to mix some of this other stuff in here, but not too much of a mix, just because I want to use it. And I'm going to show you one more DIY, and then I should be pretty much finished with this video. So maybe halfway of that other stuff, and then some decent soil on top. This is for the cantaloupe that's inside, but my other DIY is actually using like a plastic bag, because when you dig a hole you want to use a shovel, which is shovels, and then you want to use a plastic bag to cover the bottom so the water doesn't make the hole any deeper, but then you want to be able to get the dirt soft around the edges. So what you do is line the bottom with the plastic bag, and then so the soil doesn't get, the hole doesn't get deeper, but you could dig the hole wider and things like that. But there's something in there that I gotta shovel out. So shovel out the bottom first, put a plastic bag in there, and then you can start spraying the outside of it. And that's how I'm gonna just finish up this hole. It's pretty much almost finished because I want to put a tub in this. So I'm gonna be putting this thing in there. I'm gonna line this with a garbage bag first, so it doesn't get too damaged and scratched up. So right here I got the extra soil pretty much covered. This is pretty nice. I've got other stuff to sift out into there. So I guess I got a food tray to help me collect the water, and all I need to do is get this sprout out of here, put it into this dirt, or then into the grow room. Eventually I'm going to you know, either need shelves and tables, and then I'm going to need to put stuff outdoor. I need to keep this area clean and cleared so I could kind of try to move this aquarium and put it on the ground. I might actually, but there's this bubble right here in the floor, so I need to be careful with that. and I just don't know right now. It's just tough. Whatever angle I will have to twist that, but I'm gonna just put the cantaloupe pretty much right there for now, and then I'll see you guys on the next episode DIY video. Have a good day. Bye.